Every spring, the Nautique Wake Games signals the official start of the King of Wake series. Professional and amateur wakeboarders from around the world travel to Orlando, Florida to showcase their skills in one of the most unique team challenges in the sport. Some fresh faces make their professional debuts here at Wake Games. But can they compete with the likes of contest killers, the Sovin brothers, Rusty Malinowski, and the reigning King of Wake, Harley Clifford? The 2012 King of Wake season is upon us. This is the Nautique Wake Games, presented by Rockstar Energy Drink.
To Orlando, Florida for what is the very first stop of the 2012 King of Wake series. This is Nautique Wake Games presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. Will Christian here, and I'm hanging out now with Nautique team rider and undoubtedly one of the most stylish guys to ever set foot on a wakeboard. It's Sean Watson. Sean, thanks so much for joining us. This is the first contest of the season. You guys must be pretty excited to get out there and get it started.
For sure. There's a few new stops added to the King of Wake this year, and there's a bunch of Groms moving up from junior men's that are going to be insane riders, and there's going to be some insane battles between the pro men this year.
This is a team event as well as an individual event, isn't it? So there's going to be lots going on, but tell us what else we're going to see this weekend.
Well, Nautique just unveiled a new boat called the G23, so that's pretty amazing. You know, us riders have been working the past few years on developing this new boat. It's been a long off season, so we've all been working out the cobwebs, just getting ready for the Wake Games to kick off and set the pace, see what happens for the year.
Well, let's get things started, and we're going to kick off now with some of the best young riders on the scene today. It's the Overton's Junior Pro Series. Let's check it out.
Three stylish junior pro men regulars, Freddie Wayne, Josh Twelker, and Mike Doughty are joined in the final by a fresh face from Ireland, David O'Queeve.
It's a little bit windy, but my ride was okay. I was happy with it. I mean, I was so nervous leaving the dark and just stuck some tricks, so I was pretty happy. I know I haven't done well, but so stoked anyway.
California's Josh Twelker is known for his unique grabs and West Coast style. In the final, Josh lands a couple inverted spins, but really impresses the judges with his tweaked out airs and this stylish 540 poke.
Pretty good, not as I planned. Had one ball on a switch toe 9, and yeah, the wind was pretty tough out there, but it was fun.
This is Dirty Mike Doughty.
Michigan's Mike Doughty has been hailed as the guy to beat in 2012 because of his aggressive riding style and arsenal of tech tricks. Here at Wake Games, Mike makes a huge statement, landing big spins like this 900. He's ultra smooth on the rails and busts a difficult technical move, the Chromo 540. Mike Doughty takes the win, followed by Josh Twelker in second. Ireland's David O'Queeve comes in third.
My goal is to just keep riding, pushing myself as a rider, from tournament riding to free riding to learning new tricks to trying to keep up with the best. So just gonna keep pushing myself and just reaching for the sky and just hoping I do good this season. Keep this on a roll.
Incredible.
Nautique and Rockstar team wake skater Brandon Thomas joins me now right before the pro men's wake skate final gets underway. Now, BT, wake skating in the last few years, I mean, it's absolutely exploded. We're seeing some crazy tricks getting thrown down. Give me the lowdown.
Well, it's ridiculous right now. We're at the beginning of the year. Wake Games always brings the best out in the wake skaters. You're gonna see the best riding here. And as far as I'm concerned, I mean, this is the best riding I've seen in 2 years from wake skating. It's so consistent, the tricks are so technical, and can't wait to get down today and show them what I got.
Four of wake skating's biggest stars take to the wake behind the Nautique 210 Byerly Icon Edition today. Brandon Thomas, Brian Grubb, Reed Hansen, and Oakley team rider Danny Hampson.
I love this event. It's here in Orlando, where I live. love the Nautique wake, and I love the level of riding from my competitors.
Danny Hampson and Brandon Thomas are first off the dock, and both have a tough time landing their highest scoring tricks in the windy conditions. A showdown is in place between two guys who have won this event in the past, Rockstar team rider Reed Hansen and Orlando's Brian Grubb.
Yeah, it's pretty windy today, but yeah, I felt pretty good the first pass. Did a few tricks on the way down, and then just kind of ran into some problems on my second pass, falling on tricks that I normally never fall on. So
yeah, I ride that bi-level, 2 boards in one, so it's pretty heavy. It's like 14 plus pounds. So I mean, on days like this, when it's windy, it definitely helps.
Despite the stormy conditions, Reed Hansen looks very relaxed and in control in the final, landing a variety of 360s, big spins, and signature tricks like this toe side backside 180. With only one fall at the end of his run, Reed picks up his 3rd consecutive Wake Games title, followed by Brian Grubb in 2nd. Brandon Thomas rounds out the podium in 3rd.
Right now in wake skating, it's all about pushing the sport. Like, even if your last trick on the way to the dock doesn't count, try something gnarly, get it out there, show people what we're doing. You know, it's like, that's the cool thing about, you know, these contests, is to get the exposure out there to everybody, you know.
Coming up next on the 2012 Nautique Wake Games presented by Rockstar Energy Drink, Sean Murray invites us for a ride on the newly debuted Nautique G23. And then it's time for the ladies to take to the water for their first final of the 2012 season. These ladies can throw down some serious tricks, so you don't want to miss it. Stay with us.
The 2012 Nautique Wake Games are brought to you by Nautique Boats, Rockstar Energy Drink, party like a rock star, and by Overtons.com, King of Wake's official water sports supplier.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2012 Nautique Wake Games presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. I'm hanging out on the banks of Orlando Water Sports Complex now with a Nautique team member, JD Webb. Now, JD, Nautiques have been going on a real stealth project, haven't they, for 2 years now? What's been going on behind those factory doors?
You know, it's definitely exciting for us to release the new G23 here at Wake Games. Everybody at Nautique and the athletes have put in a lot of hard work to this boat, and we're excited to release it to the world and have everyone ride behind it.
Hey everybody at home, my name is Sean Murray, and I am standing up in the front of a secret project that's been in the making for over 2 years, the Nautique G23. This has been something we've kept under wraps for a long time because we knew it would be groundbreaking, not only inside the boat, but what is behind the boat. People ask, Sean, like seriously, how is the wake? Is it really that big? We're already having new tricks land, and the boat has barely been out. So some stats for you guys who want to know some numbers. 16, that's the amount of people that you can fit in this boat. 9 rear-facing seats in this. This thing is all about the passengers being comfortable, the driver having more control and visibility than ever before, and the rider going higher and smoother than you can ever imagine. So when you unveil a boat like this at a big contest like the Air Nautique Wake Games, there's gonna be a lot of people kind of questioning, well, I've never even ridden behind this thing and I'm gonna go compete behind it. It's been nothing but positive feedback. People can't believe how big the wake is. If you wanna see more about it, go to Nautique.com. You can see more riders like Sean Watson, JD Webb, Bob Sovin, and see the unveiling when we brought this thing to the public's eye. Go check it out.
The anticipation is mounting right now as the pro women are getting ready to head out for their first finals of the 2012 season. And I've got pro rider Rami Merritt with me now before she heads out in the water to ride. Now, Rami, women's wakeboarding right now is an incredible place. We've got so many riders coming into the sport and who are new on the scene. And I mean, the trick level is unbelievable. So tell us what you're looking out for this year.
I mean, all the women this past winter have been training their hardest. You know, the girls are learning tricks on a weekly basis. You're definitely going to be seeing a lot of MOBs, MOB 5s, you know, and it's just awesome to see. You know, Dallas has taken about 2 years off because of her knee injury, and she's back on the water. I think she just won her heat, and you know, there's a lot of new faces out there, so I'm pretty excited to see how the season's going to go.
Joining Rami Merritt in the final is the reigning queen of wake, Amber Wing from Australia, England's Nicola Butler, California's Melissa Marquette, 15-year-old Megan Ethel, and hometown hero Dallas Friday.
Actually, I'm feeling pretty good, pretty relaxed. I'm just so excited and thankful and grateful to be riding back on tour, and can't wait for the season.
Amber Wing and Nicola Butler, both seasoned veterans, ride first in the final and have some uncharacteristic falls.
My ride today in finals, it wasn't the best. It was a bit tough, but I still had fun.
Dallas Friday is back to her hard-charging ways, unloading on a couple big airs, but can't ride away from the fun box. Melissa Marquette stands up 2 stylish passes in the rain, securing herself a spot on the podium.
Yeah, it started raining when I was on the dock, and it was a little choppy, so I was pretty happy with the way I rode.
Rami Merritt is known for her big air and rail riding skills, and here in the final, she is on, standing up 2 passes and ruling the rails.
I just rode in my finals run, and I did pretty good. I stood up my pass to the last trick. I think I was pretty clean, and considering the conditions, I think I was pretty consistent, and I'm pretty excited about it.
15-year-old Megan Ethel from Florida drops the handle on a simple 360, then fights back with some creative grabs and a couple mobs. On Megan's final pass, she busts a big whirlybird right into a casual backboard 270 out on the rail. And that's a winning run for the youngest finalist in the pro women's division. Rami Merritt comes in second place, Melissa Marquette in third.
This is my 3rd year riding the Queen of Wake, and I'm so stoked for my first place win at Wake Games. I've been riding at OWC for about 5 years now, and to win at my home lake is just a really good feeling.
Still to come, the Pro Men Throwdown in Wake Games' first ever double up and expression session. You don't want to miss any of this action. We'll be right back. The 2012 Nautique Wake Games are brought to you by Nautique Boats, Rockstar Energy Drink, party like a rock star, and by Hyperlight Wakeboards. Join the revolution. Back at the 2012 Nautique Wake Games presented by Rockstar Energy Drink, and I'm here with one of the Rockstar team members, and of course a staple part of the King of Wake series is Rusty Melanowski. Now Rusty, we're excited for some changes this year. We've got both an expression session and a double up contest going on. That's got to be pretty cool for you guys.
Yeah, we're super excited. Nautique put together some extra money, and I think there's going to be a lot of guys really going for it. I know personally there's some money up for grabs that if you land a trick that's never been done in a contest before, you're going to get paid. So for me personally, I'm going for the 1260 this weekend.
It is the Nautique double up and expression session here, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that, a massive mute mob from JD Webb.
I really whipped into it, and I'm like, no, I don't have enough height, and then I somehow miraculously pulled out of it and did a big mute mode, so.
A solid 900 spin for Rusty the Boat Crusher Malinowski. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Legit right there showing you the cleanest Gilside 900 in the industry today.
This double up competition is definitely the highlight of my weekend, and I wanted to go out there, land a solid 9, and then try to move on and land a 10, but next one got booed a little weird. The first one, I felt good for sure.
Yeah, Jimmy Wellens, got the big hill 9. I wanted to go out and actually do a double underflip, but it is really rough out there, so it's not the time to be throwing double flip.
1, 2, 3, all the way around. A 1080 right there from Paul and Bob Sovin, dropping the handle.
I wasn't really thinking that straight. I was in the air and I kind of forgot about it. And I landed and just I should remind myself there's money on the line.
Aaron Rathy looking for the love of the crowd.
I watched Jim go off the dock and do a really big heel 9, so I knew that's kind of the trick to beat. I went out there, fell in toe back 7 first, and then did a good melon toe back 5 after that. So I'm stoked. I mean, it was a good weekend for me, and yeah, just pumped to be riding.
Give it up for Nautique, Fox Hyperlight Rider, the one and only franchise, Jim Della Creme, Jimmy LaRich.
Thanks, Nautique, for a great week, and especially a really fun double-up contest.
Just gone out there now and we're having an expression session for a trick that's never been done in a contest before off the wake. So I went out there and did an Indy back 5 as big as I could. Hadn't really seen it done a whole lot in a contest, so we'll see how it holds up. Steel Lafferty just got really close to a backside 9. And I think you got Harley and a few other guys that are going to go out there and try some crazy stuff too. So I think this is going to be pretty cool.
All right, check this out. So close on that last one. Let's see if he can do it. 1080, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever in the history of the world of wakeboarding, a wake-to-wake 1080 landed behind the boat. No double up needed. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Harley Clifford.
I'm really pumped. Whew. I don't even know what to say right now. That's sick. I haven't even tried a regular one in forever. I've just been doing switch runs lately and just thought I'd go for it and made it.
Guys, here he is, Ollie Jerome. Let's see if we can make history happen twice in one day. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 1080s.
Ollie he's a pressure rider.
I don't know. I think I just woke up from a weird dream. I literally have spent a week trying to hit one just for fun, and I couldn't do it. Now, first try in the choppiest water, I do one, so I'm just pumped. Woo!
Let's bring him up right now, folks. Harley Clifford and Ollie Jerome.
So, Ollie, what were you thinking when I did that first 1080 off the wake?
Well, I couldn't believe that you just did that in the wind, and I was blown away. But what were you thinking when I landed mine? Were you dry or were you still wet, changing? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was changing, I was celebrating already, and then you did one, and pumped that you landed it, dude. Sick.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be sharing this moment with you, man.
Yeah.
Woo.
$5 each.
Yeah, baby.
Coming up next is the event that everybody's been waiting for. The pro men are going to take to the water for their first final of the 2012 season. It's going to be an unbelievable battle, so stay with us.
The 2012 Nautique Wake Games are brought to you by Nautique Boats, Rockstar Energy Drink, party like a rock star, and by Fox Wake, relentless innovation.
It's Aaron Rathie before the Pro Men's Final goes underway. Now, after the huge point chase that we had last year in the King of Wake series, I mean, such a battle going down between Australia's Harley Clifford and Florida's Phil Soven. I mean, what are we to expect this year? Who have you got your eye on?
Yeah, definitely Phil and Harley are the standouts. You know they're going to be in the final every time, but I mean, Rusty's been riding really good. I think Bob's going to be a big threat to those guys this year, and I've been riding awesome too. So, I mean, hopefully it'll be a good season for all of us.
Thanks, Aaron. Let's check out the Pro Men's Final.
After a huge elimination of riders in the semis, the Pro Men's Final consisted of 6 talented riders: the Soven brothers, Harley Clifford, Andrew Atkinson, and 2 of the youngest riders in the pro ranks.
Well, we got the rookie Shoda, and then we got Steele, who was the rookie last year. So, I mean, Rusty's not here, and Rathie didn't make it either. So it's going to be a different finals, but I'm pumped.
Pretty tough this year. Like, it's more snowboard style. If you fall, you're done. You get 2 passes though, so you get 1 up, 1 down, and I mean, you just got to go all out. And You got to be consistent and throw your hard tricks.
Steele Lafferty and Shota Tezuka ride first in the final, and both have some early falls, which send them back to the dock. The veteran Andrew Atkinson, riding in his 10th year on tour, throws down a very high-scoring run, proving to everyone he's still a podium contender.
All these guys out there, I mean, they've seriously stepped it up so much, not just in the last 10 years. I'm talking since last season. I mean, you can't help but be inspired, and it just basically you have to be pushed or you get left behind, and I'm definitely being pushed right now. These guys are absolutely killing it, and it's unreal what's going on.
Ballin' Bob Sobin has come out with 2 planned runs at Wake Games, a stylish run for the fans and a tech run to make the podium. Bob's first run is full of big airs and unique wrap tricks, showing his strength and creativity. On his second run, Bob lands high-scoring technical tricks, which score well with the judges for their difficulty.
Yeah, I think you guys can all see, a bit of difference in my riding. Taking it big, slowing it down, just trying to make it look good. I don't know what the judges, how they're reacting to it. Hopefully, the big airs pay off.
Bob's older brother, Phil, lost the King of Wake title last year to Harley Clifford and is on a mission to get it back in 2012. In Phil's first run, he makes a huge statement, scoring a 91-point ride and putting heaps of pressure on Clifford.
I feel pretty strong this year, coming out swinging, trying to get a good start to the season and go from there.
Australia's Harley Clifford is last to ride in the final and shows everyone how deep his bag of tricks is by first landing back-to-back Mob 5s, then consecutive 7s, and 3 back-to-back 900s. Unfortunately, Harley can't get to the fun box between his 900s, and that error right there gives the win to Phil Sobin.
I mean, I'm pumped to be out here, first contest of the season, and unfortunately got second, didn't ride the way I wanted to, but I mean, it's good to start the season again.
I can't really pick one person that impressed me this weekend. Everyone's riding really well. This season on tour is going to be different than it ever has before. What used to be a finals run is now just a qualifying standard run, so everyone's just killing it, and it's going to be a fun year.
So Phil Sobin jumps out in front of the King of Wake standings, followed by Harley Clifford and Bob Sobin. By posting the highest collective score throughout the week, Team Austin Hare outscored 9 other teams made up of amateurs and pros to become the 2012 Wake Games team champion. Tune in next time as the King of Wake Series heads to Ackworth, Georgia, and the race for the Cup continues.